Good morning, everyone. Now we're going to look at some of the oils over here, which you will have ready, and your key chart, which is very important. So for the integrated manual lymphatic drainage, you will use a combination of oils. Here I've got fractionated coconut oils. Fractionated coconut oils are good for room temperature and in the cold and the heat. They have indefinite shelf life. They don't solidify. Also, they don't get all runny and syrupy in the heat. This is what you're going to put on the leg. Behind I have a typical bottle, several ounces of coconut oil, pure without any essential oils. What is the difference? This particular bottle I have added on lavender, I've added on lemongrass, I've added on clove, and I've added on a little bit of peppermint. Here are your oils, which represent 4 different categories: anti-inflammatory, circulation, detox, and the immune system. And a little pouch like this, which holds about 11 bottles, you can have several representative oils. Here is your chart, which you have, your key chart, which you will use and will be with your manual. Okay, so it's all condensed. At the top are the oils, at the bottom are the acupressure points. So you'll be able to see that in more detail. And then there's even a little mixture you can use for a foot bath as well. And at the top it has the purpose: increase circulation, move the chi and that. So you'll get a brief idea in a nutshell of what you have to do. Right, now we're going to move to the leg, and as you can see, I have the leg dotted for the points. Okay, these points are critical because they actually balance the chi and the emotions. Right here, between the first and second metatarsal, we have liver number 3. This is the point nicknamed the boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife anger point. It's for anger, frustration, resentment, and even hate. This is typically inflamed in people who don't do any meditation, relaxation, whatever, and are always in a very tense mode. When we move up over here, this is stomach 36 or 3 mile point. Legend has it that Chinese soldiers, when they rested in the evening after a day's march, could still march another 3 miles. So in other words, this is for energy, chi, and also blood. Chi and blood. Okay? This will be part of the immune system. That's also goes in with the oils. And also, if you look at the position of the points, the liver 3, which I just touched here on the foot, and then over here on the leg, locally they can actually balance the chi, say for knee pain, the other one on the foot for maybe foot pain, dorsal foot pain, and that. So we're working on 2 levels: the physical level, depending where the point is, and then on the energy and emotional level as well. Right, across over here we have the inside points on the spleen channel. The spleen is heavily involved in TCM for edema of various kinds. Here we have kidney number 3. Okay, this point is a universal point to energize all the organs, especially the liver, the spleen, and the kidney. But it will energize all the organs of the body, because it's a sort of a primal organ-related point which energizes the whole body as well. And it has control over the mind, memory, and that. Usually people who have a lot of edema, they have a kind of a vague memory, they can't focus, and that they probably have some joint pain. There's spleen 6, 1 hand width away from the tip of the medial malleolus. And then between the medial malleolus and the Achilles tendon, I have kidney 3. When you measure against the hand of your client, because all the points are there and so all the meridians, but everyone is, it's a matter of proportion. Some people are tall, some people are short, so I adjusted here for my client, and so it happens to be 5 finger widths away because his hand is about 5 finger widths according to, if you compare it to my 4 fingers, his hand is a little bit wider. All along the inside of the tibia is the spleen channel, and it will always be sore on people who have edema. Now, under the knuckle of the tibia, alright, this condyle here, there is spleen number 9. To find it, just trace your finger slowly on the edge and below the tibia. Then you find this little corner and you press on it, and you'll find the point. The points generally are found as follows: near a landmark, a hollow, this is hollow, and if you press, is it sore or not? So there are 3 criteria: near a landmark or on a landmark, in a hollow, and then if they're sore or not. Usually they are. Remember, there's a lot of inflammation going on with people who have edema. Alright, and guess what? This point will also address knee pain because it's right locally there. So physiologically and physically it has an effect, and then emotionally, energy-wise, it will move the chi in the spleen as well. I go back to spleen number 6 because this is a crucial point for blood. If I go now to stomach 36 over here, this is chi and blood, and the other one is mainly blood. Good. Now we are going to go to the trunk. We're going to take a pause now and go to the trunk and show you the other points.